Today, we're diving into a topic that fascinates many: signs that your current love might be a continuation from past lives. We'll also touch on the concept of soulmates. Do they really exist? Let's explore this together. Hello, my friends. I'm Sulamita, and it's great to have you here on the channel once again. Many people experience long-lasting, happy relationships. But when death arrives for one partner, the one left behind often struggles with uncertainty. Will they reunite in the current spiritual plane, or could their bond be rekindled in a future reincarnation? And how can we tell if the love we feel now has roots in past lives? Is it possible that this is not just a meeting, but a reunion? We'll dive into the idea of soulmates, and then we'll explore the signs that might suggest your love has a history that goes beyond this life. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments. Doing so helps spread the word about spiritual teachings, which is a form of charity. If you can, consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking join or become a member. So, do soulmates really exist? In spiritual doctrine, this idea is often referred to as eternal halves. The topic is discussed in Allan Kardec's codification of spiritual teachings, particularly in the Spirit's book. We sometimes see couples who start a relationship very young and stay together throughout their entire incarnation. Some even meet again in the spiritual plane. But there are also cases where couples who marry on earth don't reunite in the spiritual realm or in future incarnations. This, of course, depends on the choices and the evolutionary needs of the spirits involved. Therefore, it's possible that your current relationship is a continuation of a past life connection, and it might continue in a future life as well. Everything depends on the need for both spirits to progress and evolve, but it's important to understand that, according to spiritual doctrine, there's no such thing as soulmates in the way people typically think. The idea that God created incomplete spirits who can only be whole when they're together is not supported by these teachings. Kardec clarifies this in the Spirit's book, noting that the theory of eternal halves is merely a metaphor to represent the union of two sympathetic spirits. This expression is used in common language and shouldn't be taken literally. Spirits were not created incomplete, destined to find their other half to be whole. In question 298 of the Spirit's book, Kardec asks if souls destined to unite have been predestined for each other since their creation, and if each of us has a single counterpart somewhere in the universe. The response is clear. There's no specific fated union between two souls. The union of all spirits happens in varying degrees depending on their level of perfection. The more perfect they are, the more united they become. So we understand that soulmates, as eternal halves, don't exist. If they did, it would mean that God created incomplete spirits, only complete when together. However, it's entirely possible for spirits to reincarnate together, forming relationships across multiple lifetimes, or even for one to be incarnate while the other is disincarnate, maintaining strong bonds of affinity. What truly connects spirits is spiritual affinity, not earthly passion. Now, even though soulmates as commonly understood don't exist, it's still possible that a love can carry over from a past life. Here are 5 signs that might suggest a connection between your current love and past life experiences. 1. A sense of familiarity. This classic but not foolproof sign can indicate that a love is from a past life. It's that feeling of knowing someone, even if it's the first time you've met them in this incarnation. This sensation stems from spiritual recognition, as spirits can meet multiple times on earth across various lifetimes, establishing long-lasting relationships. When you meet someone and feel an immediate connection, it could be a reunion of spirits who have known each other before. 2. Unusual circumstances. Some people meet in this life under completely unexpected and unusual conditions. In these cases, there's often a sense that this meeting could have happened before, but with the certainty that it happened at the right time. This suggests that the meeting, which is actually a reunion, was planned in the spiritual realm before both souls reincarnated. 3. Immediate connection. This connection often stems from past lives, where spirits who have had previous relationships feel a strong attraction to each other. There's a sense that something unfinished exists in the relationship, something that needs to be completed. There's also a natural ability to understand what the other person wants, likes, or even feels. 4. Overwhelming emotion. When living a love from past lives, there's a pure emotion that comes simply from being near the person. There's an intense optimism about sharing life and reincarnation with them. The happiness of one is the happiness of both, and emotions are always aligned with a common goal. However, this emotion shouldn't be confused with passion, jealousy, or possessiveness. It's something much more sublime, truly from another life. 5. Desire to be a better person. A hallmark of love from past lives is the motivation to become a better person simply by sharing a life or reincarnation with someone. These are spirits who have reincarnated together many times, with the purpose of evolving. Just being together brings to the surface the subconscious knowledge that reincarnation exists and that we must take advantage of it to improve. It's an energy, a connection, a desire to build a life together based on love, fraternity, and companionship. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and if you enjoyed the content, give this video a thumbs up. A fraternal embrace to everyone, and so be it.